The Senate is expected to vote this morning to reinstate anti-terror programs that expired on Sunday night. The National Security Agency would once again be able to search and collect bulk phone records. But as Nancy Cordes reports from Capitol Hill, there are questions over how long this would last. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. The bill that they are going to vote on would take the controversial collection of NSA records out of the agency itself, put those phone records with the phone companies. But there are still big questions over how this would work, how investigators would quickly access that data if they needed to track a terrorist.
It's time to get the job done on FISA.
Senate leaders are moving quickly, trying to get past the embarrassment of missing that Sunday night deadline. As soon as today, they'll vote on a bill that passed the House overwhelmingly 3 weeks ago, called the USA Freedom Act. It gives the NSA 6 months to shift the collection of phone records to the phone companies.
I want to see that the transition period is extended from 6 months to 12 months.
Senate Intelligence Chairman Richard Burr is pushing for amendments to the bill, setting up a possible clash with House leaders.
I want the assurance that when this program transitions, that we'll be able to access that database and to do it successfully. 12 months seems like it should be sufficient.
For now, the program remains in limbo. Its legal authorization expired. That means investigators can't initiate new searches of the phone records database that the NSA secretly created after 9/11. It was exposed by Edward Snowden.
This is a debate over your right to be left alone.
And while Kentucky Senator Rand Paul may be the program's most vocal critic, many lawmakers on the right and left say storing the dates and times of phone calls violates the privacy of law-abiding citizens. Senator Angus King of Maine.
While the current administration or the prior administration may have no inclination to misuse that data, we have no idea what may come in the future.
It looks like the Senate does have the votes to pass the Freedom Act, but if they amend it the way that Senator Burr and others want to, then the House will either have to pass that version or find some kind of compromise. And so far, Gail, House leaders haven't indicated that they're interested in a compromise.
All right. Thank you, Nancy.